Girl, you are
His is one of today's authentic voices.
perfect vision.
I feel like Eric Roberson is the greatest songwriter I've ever met.
With a body of work that inspires.
He's not only going to give you a good show vocally, he's going to entertain you.
Always striving to find the genuine.
There was something about him that I equated with Paul Robeson.
With a resolve that's withstood life's tough challenges.
His success came after he got dropped from the label.
And where others would lose their way, the king of indie soul has blazed his own unique path.
It was not in the plan of his life that he be an artist on a label being told what to sing.
He's the living embodiment of what independent soul music is right now.
But I take this love so serious. Any problem you want to discuss, I'm on.
Hi, this is Eric Roberson, and this is my indie soul journey.
Whatever you're going through, understand I'm not the problem, girl.
For more than 20 years, this two-time Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter-producer has delighted audiences around the world with his unique brand of what he calls honest music.
There's a reason why he's been called the king of independent soul, and he holds the moniker humbly.
Over his career, this happily married father of three has performed with R&B royalty and alongside some of the finest tenors in the business. He's written a catalog of songs for a wide range of R&B, soul, and hip-hop artists.
Let me tell you why I adore Howard, girl.
And he's even produced for superstars. All while becoming one of the leading pioneers in independent soul music. But it's been a rough ride at times for the man from Rahway, who found stunning success early on, only to have it all snatched away. And Eric faces the possibility that it could happen again.
I remember going into the big note, and it just wasn't there. Nothing that something's wrong. The workshops are very...
Eric was diagnosed with a hemorrhage on his vocal cords. The voice that had won him awards and accolades, including 2 Grammy nominations, was at risk.
And they put me on like reflux medicines, and I went on a reflux diet. I was reading all these books on, everything they asked me to do, I did everything. And I came back and it was like, the hemorrhage was worse. And I remember the doctors leaving the room, and I just broke down crying.
I could count on one hand the times that I've seen him be that emotional.
And I love doing music, man. I love doing it. And I'm gonna do everything by the book to make sure I can preserve this thing I love.
Tonight, he'll perform for the first time since his vocal cord operation, and he'll learn what lies ahead on his lifelong musical journey.
We are here at the studio where the band and I are getting ready to rehearse for the Birchmere. I had my biggest show since returning back from vocal cord surgery, so it's a pretty important one. I can't say I'm nervous, just say that I'm hopeful and faithful, you know?
Born September 26, 1973, in Rahway, New Jersey. Eric was the firstborn son of James and Charlotte Roberson, and it was clear from the get-go, the boy was a natural.
One of the plays, they had a little kid, Eric's age, doing something in the play, and this little kid wouldn't do it. So they said, we would need a child to play this part. So Eric yelled out, I'll do it.
My dad, who we all call Pop, was a regular 9-to-5er, but definitely a musician. We literally kept a guitar in every room of the house, so he would be in the living room watching TV and he'd pick a guitar up and play. And dinner time, he would go in the kitchen and pick the guitar up and play. It was just always musical, it was the soundtrack of my childhood. My older sister, Alicia, she was the really talented one in the family. She, played in bands, she drew, she made clothes, she just did everything. And that's really how it rubbed off on me.
Eric would spend high school performing in plays and singing in talent contests. He entered the Mr. Black Teenage World pageant and won. The prize? A full ride to prestigious Howard University, and it would change the course of his life.